Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help, please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden.
The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by signs of asphyxiation. As we've been hearing, this report isn't true at all. There was no signs of alcohol in the body. There was actually signs of, like, running through brush and shit. Humpty Dumpty? Gallows Creek High presents Humpty Dumpty, a story of love, tragedy, and betrayal, starring Maisie Cartwright as Dawn, George Barrow as Henry, also with Marie Campbell as Annie. Alright, well, let's see what the fuck this tape has now.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed.
What the fuck?
I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago.
Oh, someone got the tail.
Each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. That I can, I don't know, do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Jesus, what in the fuck? Oh, that's spooky. I like that little back. Ugh. What the fuck? Oh my god. So did he have to lie? What happened? Oh my god, what happened? So Clive isn't the whistling man. Clive is trying to save these people. Well then, who is the whistling man?
What have you found, Forrest?
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
Very sus.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Right?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body. I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the whistling man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
That's what I was
Christ,
thinking.
Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them.
He was tracking them
He
to
was
save
tracking
them.
them down to save
Yep.
them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he
I
spoke
also
out
thought
about
it was going to
any
be
of it.
Peggy.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive.
I literally went to go check the tape to make sure it wasn't Peggy's voice.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Yeah.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Yep.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
God damn. But imagine it's Peggy like orchestrating all this shit.
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've
Hey.
been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Yeah, that's... Who could have threatened him? What is his employer? Wait, if Clive... Wait. Hold on, wait a minute. Clive was the janitor here. But he had ties with Virginia, which is a coroner. Was he a part of the police at one point? And then he became a janitor after the fact? After everything happened? Because remember, they said his employer had to make him stay silent. So, he had to go find a different job.
Beats me. But we gotta do it and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
Yeah, Virginia,
All right,
Virginia.
I'll get her on the line.
Virginia, 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 Virginia.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
And you come on.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Fretman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Sure.
Bunker, it's Goose.
Goose! Goose, 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 Goose! Where are you? Get your ass here! The party has moved!
Oh, cool. Where's it moved to?
This old lady's house. She's pretty cool, though. Dude, she said we could raid her liquor cabinet if we stayed and protected her. Of course, we're not drinking anymore. We're staying sharp in case that whistling turd turns back up. The old lady might need our help.
Of course, man. Of course. Hey, could you put me on with the old lady? You know, should check if it's cool for me to drop by.
Oh, there's that Goose respect we love. I'll grab her now.
Hello? Is this Goose?
Hey, Dr. Sullivan.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. You've been through a lot.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name. What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Huh? We thought
We
so.
thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
What?
For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said.
Who's his
and that if I
employer?
ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed
Jesus.
me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Fucking rude. Speak for yourself, Peggy. No, it's okay.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia.
Damn.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Who is Clive's employer?
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah. We need to ask her about finding the body.
Yeah,
She
she's
was
the one that
who
found the
discovered
body.
it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
Oh,
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be
True.
careful.
All right, calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio. Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Huh. Let's try not to be too aggressive.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Remember why we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found
Sandra,
the body.
we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
It's okay.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything
We
would be
know.
okay.
We know. Was-
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
No.
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Oh.
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Dawn. I bet I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Helping.
You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Can
Neighbor?
a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really
No way.
carries at night. Shit.
Neighbor's dog?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... It's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000.
I think we have a booklet.
Keypad.
I have a booklet in the
It wants
basement.
A 6-digit number.
Okay. Okay, we'll try.
Let's see what we can do.
Thank you, Forrest.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
Okay.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
I know where it's at.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever
On
here
the
at
killer.
K-Camp. Clive bought one for the station.
Yeah.
Maybe
I know
we
where it's at.
can
It's in the
find something
basement.
to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
She's had that tone.
Okay, so she's
Okay,
locked
let
out
me
of
go.
the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers
Hey,
for the
yeah.
Starling 4000.
Yeah, I found it. It's in the basement. Can I go? I'm going. Goodbye. Alright, introduction. Our state of art. Use a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Starling Security 4000 security system comes with a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Note these. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Maintenance call code 311-212. Alarm test warning to set off all security measures. Alarm test deactivation code and entry code 7159. Okay. Okay. Let's
Welcome
call
back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security.
I'm researching.
Bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
Let's try the entry code. Give
The
entry codes,
code
try
is
this.
715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
Wait. Wait. No. Is she the killer? Ow. Is she the killer and I just let her in somewhere to kill someone? What the fuck? I'm 100% Papega. 100. What the fuck? No! I should have did the set off all security measures thing. No! That laugh. I don't know.
I don't know, actually. Guess we'll find out.
Forrest, there's another call coming in.
Evening,
Fuck.
caller. You're live on...
Forrest! The psycho's somewhere in the roller rink, dude. I just saw a shadow. And... God damn it, what do you even
It's
get?
her, it's her, it's her, it's her, it's her.
You've gotta help me, man.
Forrest.
Pixi, no! Come back! I can't find my rifle, man. It's... I don't want to hurt anybody, but I can't let anything happen to... Maxie! Maxie!
What in the fuck?
Maxie! You didn't do anything wrong!
It is Dawn.
Thanks again, Forrest.
Oh, God. Poor Ricky.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
I know. I can't believe it.
She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So, what now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
I'm still,
Time to turn the music off.
I'm sorry, Peggy, I'm processing right now.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman, one who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
Ooh.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
This is, oh my god.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. I just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but
What the fuck?
please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station.
Yeah.
You should get all the info you can.
Where's
Can
your...
you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hey.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something, or he's going to die.
Forrest, Listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me
No.
neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and
Fuck.
then leave the rest to you. You
Fuck,
think you can
fuck,
handle that?
I can handle it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
I got
Okay,
this.
from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding.
Stem
Lay
the bleeding.
him down.
Lay him
Apply
down.
continuous pressure directly
Pressure.
to the affected areas.
Stem.
When the bleeding
Pressure.
slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get
Okay.
them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean
Clean
cloths
cloths
when
when slowed.
slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yeah.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take
Leave
it out.
it in him.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now.
Yeah.
If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
Secure it.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I knew
It makes
that.
sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Yeah, it's pretty
Glad you
simple.
got it so far because there's more
Okay.
to go.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Keep
I'm
going.
still with you, Doc.
Let's-
What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Apply more.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm.
Okay.
This is a
Okay.
lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now.
Okay.
Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right,
Okay.
Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Oh, fuck.
Hello? Hello, Forrest, are you there?
Yes,
I'm
is he?
here. How is Jason doing?
Badly, he's still bleeding.
Okay.
I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but
Good.
he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
leave it.
It's gotta be hell. Should I
No.
pull it out?
Never. Don't
No,
touch
don't
it.
touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Everyone
You
knows
sure?
this. No.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making
Yeah,
suggestions.
Quit.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this.
I'm stressed.
Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Need to secure the
I
knife.
think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Oh, God. Cleaning rags will be good for after, I believe. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Use the
Sorry
jacket.
about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Yes. Okay.
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and
Come
we'll
on,
be there.
get to the point.
Promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Where's Peggy? Spill it. Come on, we don't have time. Oh, press
What's
the
up,
button.
Peggy?
We
What's up?
can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago.
Okay, get to the
So a
point.
bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it.
Fuck.
I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Okay.
Right. There is something else.
Oh god, what
I'm not
else?
gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
No.
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks.
Oh.
Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Okay.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
Okay, so when you
That's
find
good to
floppy
know.
disks, got it.
Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now.
Hey,
I'll check out Reggie's office and
Okay.
see what I can
let
find.
me go. I'm
You'll need a key
scared.
for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks,
Okay.
Peggy.
Certify Reginald Scott. First aid to the injured. What is this? Wait. What does this say? Insert floppy disk. Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Oh, it's floppy disk. But what? Where is the... Fuck. Hint, very important date. Very important date, very important date. Come on, come on. Axe forever, need to write pitch document. Come on. We need the actual floppy disk. Say anything? No. Important date, important date, important date. Important date. Important date? Important date.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time.
We need to hurry up.
writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
UFO? I don't think it does.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills with the pizza cutter? What the fuck is this? Takes place on 1107. 1107, 11...
Nice.
Give me this shit. Oh. Hey, look, it's us. Good thinking. Good thinking. Okay. Let's try this one. Oh! Oh. Jesus Christ. That scared the fuck out of me. Bradley, food critic. Someone else. I don't know exactly what I am looking for. We don't need Peggy's right now. Or ours. I mean, we might look at it. But we need to hurry up. Oh, we already have Karen's. Let's just grab them all. Fucking put. Okay. This one. Oh, John is there. 14 Nancy Drive. Friend if he's engaged first aid trainer during the course, knowing he was a war medic, but it was station policy. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military. Not eating free samples. John. This one. 100% this one. Calling Peggy.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
She's got a cat. Okay, Barbara's not the one. So I think it's John. John has a bunch of medical equipment.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going... Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Elevate his legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes. I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets.
Yeah.
Just give me a second.
Perfect.
Sorry.
No,
Or-
no,
Oh, God.
no, no. Apply additional
Don't
band.
remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm. So, I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty.
Yeah,
I'll fix his bandage and get him warm.
yeah.
Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, he's scared. He's not doing well.
You'll be okay.
Is he gonna?
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help.
We're trying.
Him.
We're
All right,
trying.
Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was
Yes,
it?
yes. John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's
Yep.
probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency,
No, it's not a
then
work
I can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
Oh my god.
Older on 4 has decided to make our
God damn, it's a
John,
medical
no,
emergency.
this is a
I just got
medical
shot.
emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive.
Come on.
I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his
Hey.
leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John.
We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
Why is it cutting off? Why is
What
he
about
now?
now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Pixi. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason.
Let him in, let him in, let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Thank you,
Okay.
John.
Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone.
Oh.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Stress.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Oh. Before that, I want to see what it says about Peggy. Ever seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has? Her, Karen, Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run the station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes let her Peggy wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in calls on the Scream. And it's just so Forrest could just leave her for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Oh, that's my work event. Okay. What about us?
Play a record, Forrest.
Hold on. Hold on. I actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. Oh, paired Forrest Peggy for the show. They seem to develop relationships pretty quickly. Interesting. Alright, we gotta go.
I better put a record on.
Yeah, I'm not even up there. I'm going. Hey, Peggy.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Okay.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Oh,
Bam.
we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
Leslie!
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Aww. Help's on
It's
the way.
been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we
We'll have
speak.
help.
Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
Probably.
Guessing so. I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help.
Okay.
I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
Okay. What do you
You
need?
can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my
I'll
best.
do my best.
I know you will. Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go.
Okay.
Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Best
Back
we
on
don't
the-
waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. When you're ready, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
I bet it's gonna be her. It's gonna be Dawn.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest.
Oh.
This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John, is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Oh, thank
Got him
God.
stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason, we meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off.
No.
So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Poor guy.
Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yep.
As far as we know, anyway.
Well, I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Go for it.
Casey said when you were attacked, your assailant said something like, "It's not so funny now." Do you know what they meant?
I do. I've heard that voice every day in my head for almost 20 years.
Every day. Does the killer live in Gallows Creek?
No, not exactly.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Forrest, have you ever heard of somebody called George Barrow?
The
Yeah.
boy who drowned?
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time.
What the fuck?
It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened?
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone.
What the fuck?
Started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
Oh
How
my
did George
God.
die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Her?
Yeah. George's girl.
Do you remember who she was?
Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What?
No!
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, Oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago and
Bruh.
to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area in the far back corner, up on the wall. You spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Holy shit, we almost had the name.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Not this one. This way. God, I can't see anything. I'm scared. Far back corner. I remember seeing a thing. Over here? Yeah, there it is.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. Whistling Man. I need to warn Peggy.
How to... I will die if I walk over there. Hold on, we're gonna save the game right here on save 2. Just in case. Whistling Man's here. How do I warn Peggy? How the fuck do I warn Peggy? Oh my god. Help! Peggy.
Are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Fuck. Is there anything I can use? Okay, alright. Oh my god. Peggy! Let me just... Is there anything I can use? It's not just a stick. I think it's just good enough.
What the hell?
I don't know what I just saw. We gotta get up to Peggy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what we saw.
Did you see it?
Come on.
Oh no.
Peggy!
Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. A call. Where's Peggy, Don?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night, almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well...
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if you crawled out of his coffin with all the money in the world...
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
And who's here?
Wait, then...
Is that
who am I
Peggy?
looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Your son?
You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two Whistling Men. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we
Mooney.
go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where are
Where's
you
going?
going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should
Why
I?
should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
God damn.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago. And that's
Thank
why I
you.
want you to interview us.
Are you serious? You want me to interview you?
Am I serious? After everything tonight, you really have to ask me if I'm serious. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only
No.
one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Do you want to die, Teddy? Because if you don't start talking...
Oh. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
What made that night special?
That was the night Mooney went missing. We couldn't pass it up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Marie was there.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed.
What the fuck?
And the whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind.
Wait. Ricky was there? Roller Ricky?
He was. And he was in on the whole thing.
Oh my god.
Is that true, Teddy? Did you tell him?
What? No, he...
You two were as close as anybody. I don't believe for a second you didn't tell him. If Ricky had told us, if he just told us, he and George would both be alive still.
True.
Well, if Ricky weren't dead, we could have heard his side of the story.
It was just a stupid prank.
Just
How
a
can you
prank.
still say it was just a prank?
It's not a
Oh,
fucking
come
prank.
on. Oh, God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the whistling man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Tell me what happened next.
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the whistling man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Oh my god.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest.
You really shouldn't.
And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up.
His father.
I should have blipped. Who am I?
Because you did something horrible.
George was a blip?
That's a lie.
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Oh my god.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business unless
Jesus.
she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do
You're the one that did it.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
This has to stop, Marie.
Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off a cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
Oh. The football field. Or was it the roller rink? Oh no. Oh no. Right after he threw. Oh god, I don't remember. Oh no. Right after he threw. You're in the way just so I can't fucking see what's over there, huh? Oh god, oh god. Chat, what do you think? Do you remember? After he threw his winning throw. Where they first met, it would be the football field. Right? She mentioned football. The winning throw. That has to be the football field. Has to be. Because if she's putting it in line of she was there during the throw and they didn't meet at an event after, then it has to be the football field. Because she mentioned the winning throw. I don't know if it'd be the gym then. You can't really play football in a gym. American football, I mean. Oh god, let's go with the football field, I guess. Cause she said where him and her met. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh no. True. Yeah, honestly, you're right. The school gym. 'Cause it was before he... Yeah, before... Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You guys are right. Alright, let's try the gym. Oh fuck, hold on. Let me save. Okay, I saved just in case so I can come back and try again to see what we get. Let's go gym.
You're at Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest.
Yes!
Not that it matters, but yes.
Good job, chat.
We're here. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So...
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy?
You gotta help me.
Quiet. You'll talk more later. Now I have to talk to someone who mattered more than you ever did. Peggy. It's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come.
Marie! Oh my god. I thought you...
And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
Oh my god.
When you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet.
Oh my
They only
god.
cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best
I
thing.
don't think so. I don't think there's anything in this. Happy birthday, sis. No, you're great and 8. Love M. Yeah, it's Marie. Oh my god. Is there anything else? Just in case? Holy fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't see anything else right now.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
Oh my
Two
god.
women, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's
For
Marie?
real.
She bolted right as we got here. The
Oh my
police are right
God.
on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Thank God.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.